Do you get fat girl problem benefits? I think we should. What do you think? I like my cheese cold just like my heart. My lip gloss smells like strawberries. My headache is still a little low grade. I think it's from having high blood pressure. So I have to watch my sodium intake for sure. On that happy note, let's go pick up the cheese Danish. I don't know if they're warming it up. I didn't get to chew, so I guess whatever defaulted, probably not. I hope they don't warm it up. I like my cheese cold just like my heart. Thoughts on Bulby? No, I don't really have any. I'm not gonna do a... I'm just doing happy Halloween posters because YouTube doesn't care about people who... Listen, this is the rule. Every Halloween, if you talk smack about me and make a living off of it, I have the right to post a community post about you. Okay? Do you think that's a fair deal? I think that's a fair trade-off. What do you think? No? Yes? No? I think so. The kebab post. Oh, it just reminded me. Did you guys ever see that horror movie? I forgot kebab. That's what you're talking about. You're British, aren't you? Kebab. Kebab. I think maybe just once the shock wears off and people realize that I'm not just doing this just for attention. I don't really do anything. Okay, look. Yes, I like attention, but from the right people. And honestly, I don't do things specifically ever in my life. My life just happens crazy and I just live it. That's pretty much all I ever did on my channel, you know? I honestly did not believe that people did not think I was going to go to Cuba until I sent that picture of me landing in Cuba. And I felt so proud of myself. I think I'm going to cry right now. I seriously do. I don't know. I just feel so emotional. Like there's just so much going on in my life and I just feel so happy. Oh, look at this dog. Hi. Hello. Hi. And most people just like default to regular ice. But me, I like extra ice. And me, I like things cold. Like I said, just like my heart. So, I'm kidding. My heart is actually really warm right now. Ah. If you invest in property, please make a BEEZE or summer camp. Come here for dinner, please. You want a BEEZE or conversion camp? I want to go on the long road. It gives me joy in my life. Sorry. I can't help myself. It's such happy music. I don't want to get copyright though. Yeah. I love you guys. Ciao. Bye. I like you, Baba. I like you, baby. And I don't know what the Muslim population is like there, but there are some places in the world that are more closed-minded. And well, I know that was, you know, some of everyone's concerns about me, because you guys know, even Pete's was like, you have the strongest personality of anyone I know, and you are gonna go from having a strong personality to being more muted. And again, something clicked with me, and it's not just the fact that yeah, like I needed to make changes. It's not just changing who I am, because in essence, I mean, you can't really do that, but changing how I behave, changing things from more negative, the negative parts of my life, to more positive, going from being totally uncouth and just, you know, I mean, you don't really, in this part of the world, you don't have to really worry about stuff like that. Although, I guess technically you do, but it's like not looked down upon. Like you could, you know, a woman could easily go in public and just like pass gas and no one would think anything of it, or, you know what I mean? I know people have been shouting at me about my inappropriate behaviors for so long, and for so long, I didn't care, you know? You can scream at me till I'm blue in the face, but I'm like the type of person that I don't think it'll sink in until I really learn my lesson on things, you know? And unfortunately, all people can really do is just watch and say their piece, and just, that's about it, you know? But yeah, I you know, certain things like, I don't know, you guys just know how I am. I think you guys probably know me a lot better now. But yeah, it makes so much sense. Like I always go back to that horoscope when I was a kid. People love to hate you and hate to love you. And it's so true. That's how I feel like my relationship with a lot of people is. In real life, even, I don't know, what even is real life anymore? My reality is so entwined with my online persona. Sometimes I just think, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I do have an online persona. It's so weird. Because I do notice, like, when I do live streams versus doing actual videos, like, when you do actual videos, you feel like you have to, like, talk in a certain way. It just comes out naturally that way. Even, it comes out naturally to sound unnatural, if that makes any sense. Now, those Halloween posts, no, they're not positive, I know, but they make me laugh, so I guess it's positive for me. And one of the butthurt people, one of the hamsters was like, you failed miserably at insulting us. No, I don't think so. I got a good laugh at it, so who cares what anyone else thinks? Ha! They just remind me of rodents scurrying around looking for the next little piece of information they can find. And they also, it doesn't hurt that they kind of look like rodents. I don't know, I see people, like, and I see, like, objects, like I can always, like, for me, like, people look like things, like, even myself, you know, I'm not exempt from that. like I told you, I had a friend once, and her face always reminded me of a green pepper, but she was really gorgeous. It's just that her face was, like, bumpy, like, she had really intense cheekbones and an intense jaw. I don't think I ever told her that, so if she's watching, hey, now you know. You look like a green pepper, but you look like a beautiful, delicious, ripe, juicy green pepper, full of vitamin C, totally not one of those, like, frankenfood, inorganic, devoid of all nutrient green peppers. You look like one of those, like, organic farmer's market, full of nutrient green peppers. It is weird not sharing every private detail about my life, but you know what? I kind of like it, because it does give you a power you don't realize. Having privacy. Privacy is power in a lot of ways. Controlling what the world knows about you. I didn't see it before. Oh, I don't want to park beside somebody and, like, bug them. They're probably relaxing. Let me park right beside the outhouse. It's my favorite. Are you doing a hair growth in secret art? I am regrowing my hair under here. But I stopped using the Rogaine because it made my heart race. And, like, I already have heart issues. Or potential heart issues. Before I travel anywhere, I have to get all of those things sorted, right? There's a lot to do. Make sure Pete's settled with all the cats. Somebody's staying there with him. I'm not going to leave him alone. Just move and leave him alone in a huge house, you know? So, there's a lot of things that have to happen before I can, you know, talk more about that. But did your new husband say... Well, I'm not married, but, yes, a lot of nice things. And that's the huge difference. There's a lot of medical stuff I'm going to have squared away. And I probably will cover a lot of these things, but just after the fact, you know. I know, coffee first. Even though cultural appropriation, I guess, if I do, you know, I guess it would have to be part of that culture if I'm going there for a while, you know. So yeah, I guess I would have to assimilate myself into it. If I get married, will I live there? When I was talking about property investment, just briefly, this is just all ideas. There's nothing definitive with regards to anything I haven't announced to you guys. So if you don't hear it from me, please just don't believe it, I guess. Like, you know, I guess it depends what it is. You guys have a right to believe what you want. But when I was talking about property investment and stuff, it's just that if you do, like, I don't know, like, I would like to not just fully live in Canada for the rest of my life, you know. I'm just thinking about globally, about things in the future, maybe, you know. No, Salah has never mentioned anything about investing. I never even talked about that with him. It was just like a thought online. I said, I won't talk anything too personal, but I do want to say, why Salah? Why someone in Kuwait? Because that's where he is, and he's my special. The only thing you're investing in is yourself right now. Yeah, and my future. Would I ever sign a prenup? Well, that's our business. Honestly, I don't know if I'm naive, maybe, but I really, if I ever get married, I would want it to be forever and ever and ever, not just have to worry about that stuff. Do you get fat girl problem benefits? I think we should. What do you think? So I have to organize this huge sale giveaway. I don't know if I'm going to sell too much, but I'm definitely giving away a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Now, I just want to say, I'm very excited about Kuwait as a country because it's only 2 hours from Dubai. Also, I've always wanted to visit Dubai. Also, it is really hot, yes, but there's air conditioners everywhere, and I heard the mall is freezing. So, I really want to, like, I really want to shop. I really want to try. Well, number one, you know why I'm going there. Salah. But number two, There's so much, it looks like there's so much to do, and you know, like everything is nice. So the malls, you should see the hotels. Um, that's very personal, Mimi, but I don't think there's ever going to be a problem with that. Already, I know. I'm telling you, when I found someone perfect for me in every way, I'm telling you, like, it's unbelievable. I know people are like, she's lying when she looks to the side, so I'll look you right in the camera and say, I'm happy. I mean, but like, you don't know until you know, you know? Oh, you guys are funny. So you're modest on some things, but not on others. Interesting. Yes, I mean, hey, I can't go from being, you know, these changes obviously are going to be gradual. Like people are saying, you don't change instantaneously overnight. No, you don't. Come on. And, you know, my personality is still my personality. So, but there are ways I can respect myself, my privacy, my relationship, my life. You know, those are things I value now that I never valued before. And at the time, that kind of lifestyle, you know, suited its purpose or whatever. Yes, easy. Yeah, Kristen, I try not to talk about that like publicly anymore, especially out of respect for my, you know, interest, my love. Even some things I've changed right away drastically. Sometimes there's a slip, you know, it happens. Did I do any packing today? No. Today, what did I do? I woke up, had a headache, decided I need to go back to bed, went back to bed for 4 hours, woke up, decided I needed to BEEZE and have coffee, and now when I go home, I have 1,000,805,000,000,000 things to do, but I'll be okay. There's something else I'm doing that's more private in my private life. Money, like there's ways in my private life I'm earning money, like planning to earn money anyways. I'm always thinking of ways to earn money, like I'm trying to be smarter about my life and about my money, because honestly I could be rich right now. Like I could be very loaded if I didn't blow all my money, you know. And I know a lot of people would always accuse me of giving the trash bag money, but I blew, yeah, oh, I paid like rent a few times. I really did honestly blow a lot of that money on myself, you know. So it's not like I need to be better for my personal financial health. Every time I do my tarot cards, I still do that every day almost. They always point to the same thing that, what is it, the something of coins, where you need to be smarter and invest your money. And that's what I'm just trying to think of more of these days, you know. And it has nothing to do with Sala or anything. This is like personal, internal stuff that has to happen regardless of who I'm with, who I marry, where I am in the world. I need financial stability. I need stability in my life, period. No, I did not have ham. I did not have any pork products at Thanksgiving. I did not. There will be none of that, of course, in Kuwait. It's forbidden. So it is a very different life for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people just don't understand it. So I try to be, you know, tolerant and everything. But some things are just so disrespectful. I mean, it's just such an asshole move. If people want you to be respectful and not, you know, be rude about someone, like someone you care about, their name or whatever, like why not just respect that? I just basically want my supporters. Honestly, Cynthia, I don't have a lot of personal possessions. I don't attach myself to things like a lot of people. I don't care. I want to invest more in, if a house, that's why I like moving into furnished houses. It's a house, it's temporary. I look at life journey as temporary, because when you die, it's just your body in the ground at the end of the day, or burnt, or whatever. What you're left with is your relationship with God, your spirit, your soul. That's what I believe. And, you know, those clips are overplayed, it's irrelevant. I know, you're literally basing my entire character. So basically what reaction channels do is, I come online and I say, hey, yeah, I was a friggin' mess, I was a piece of crap, and I hated myself, and I want to change. And then so what reaction channels do, because they rely on me being a mess for income, I love that for you, hi Vince Beezer, is they say, no, we're not going to let you that. We're going to remind people every day what you did in the past, and thinking that's going to be relevant to my future. Honey, I feel bad for you, stay mad. And it was honestly Cuba rage. Yeah, I had a lot of hate in myself. Like, I pretty much couldn't even think of Cuba right, because I was poisoned. My mind and soul and everything was poisoned by this negative piece of trash that was in my life. And I had to abort from my life, literally. The two of them. And before going to Cuba, like I explained, I had been in a tryst with them, if you catch my drift. And that emotionally messed me up to the point of going insane. And then mixed with that an entire bottle of alcohol. Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. And I became a piece of crap. Au revoir. Mahaba. Bye, guys.
Alright, I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason. and celebrate every season. Yeah, yeah, call my place the kingdom, 'cause I got what you need.
Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like what you see, please buy my merch. Link in the description below.
Let's get some, yeah.